on your latest CD. You've not been breeding again, have you?
No, not since the last time we spoke.
What's brought on being a dad?
Well, I have just the dadness of it all. And you're a dad.
I am a dad.
Hey, let's talk about that.
And let's not, we don't want to bore the audience
Maybe
with
I
these
should sing
details
being
of
a dad.
nappy changing and stuff, but I am being a dad through schooling through the Loudon Wainwright songbook. I'm finding my way through fatherhood with your records. Now, starting with Screaming Issue, and moving up to a father and a son over the years, I think. Play whatever you want. Play whatever you want.
Being a dad. Everybody knows what a pager is here, right? Okay, good. I was just in Brussels and they didn't know what it was. Being a dad isn't so bad, except that you gotta feed 'em. You gotta shoe 'em and clothe 'em and try not to loathe them and bug them and hug them and heat them. Being a dad can sure make you mad, man, and even can drive you crazy. It's as hard as it looks. You gotta read them dumb books, and you end up despising Walt Disney. Oh man, watch out for that. You've got to tighten the screws, enforce the curfews, confiscate weapons and pagers. But a daughter or son can be sort of fun, just as long as they don't defy you. They'll treat you like a king. They'll believe anything. They're easy to frighten and lie to. Being a dad can make you feel glad when you get paperweights and aftershave lotion. And it feels pretty great when they graduate. That's when you're choked with emotion. But being a dad takes more than a tad of good luck and divine intervention. You need airtight alibis, foolproof disguises, desperation's the father of invention. So sometimes you take off for a few rounds of golf, and you stay away for half of their lifetimes. The result of it all is you're captured and hauled up before a tribunal for dad crimes. Being a dad, being a dad. Being a dad can make you feel sad, like you're the insignificant other. Yeah, right from the start, they break your heart. In the end, every kid wants his mother. Being a dad.
Well, that's put me off. I was quite enjoying it up till that point. Loudon, thank you very much. That's Loudon Wainwright III and Being a Dad, and you'll find that it's another track that's on his latest one, Little Ship, on Virgin Records. And Loudon will be here with more live songs throughout the rest of the programme between now and 10:30. From somewhere in southwest Louisiana, this is Nathan, Nathan and the Zydeco Chat.
I went into a record store and put the headphones on and listened to about 3 minutes of the 17-minute track.
I expect you always take a keen interest because you are one of 354 new Bob Dylans.
I believe chronologically, I am the very first new Bob Dylan.
We'll have a taste.
I rapidly became the old Steve Forbert.
We'll have a track from Dylan's new one, Time Out of Mind, after this.
Yes, he was coming to breakfast.
Well, there's Bob Dylan, and trying to get to heaven from his latest one, Time Out of Mind, on Columbia Records. Loudon, it would be very unfair of me to ask what you think of Dylan's new album on the strength of one track, but that's the kind of bastard I am. What did you make of that?
It's very Dylan-esque.
It certainly is, isn't it?
Yes.
Why do you think everybody's, even sections of the music press that wouldn't normally be enthusiastic about Dylan, have all gone completely, over the top about it, I think? I mean, it's all right. It's not as horrific as some recent albums. But
as we were discussing earlier, I think it might have something to do with the fact that we almost lost Bob last year or whenever it was. Or as he said, he almost went to join Elvis, I think he said when he came out of the hospital.
He sounds like he was preparing for it on that track as well, the state of mind. They're all at it, aren't they? Dylan's lad Jacob has recently made an album, and the Wainwright boy is about to do the same thing.
That's
or has
right.
done. Go on, tell us.
Number one son, Rufus, is completing his first album.
How old is he now?
He's 24, and they're out in L.A. Finishing it up, and I'll be obsolete in no time. But perhaps he'll buy me a house. But it's funny because he's hanging out with this whole members of this generation of his friends are Chris Stills and Steve's son and Adam Cohen, Leonard's son, and
Shouldn't you be warning
Teddy Thompson, Richard Thompson's son. In fact, Teddy plays guitar with Rufus sometimes.
Daddy hasn't warned him then about the kind of company he keeps.
No, the beat just kind of goes on.
Do you envisage eventually, records together or concerts together?
Well, Rufus and I and his sister Martha actually have done shows. They've supported me.
God, all the years go by. This is Rufus, as in Rufus is a tip man.
Yeah, he's the one. He's the one.
Is he still?
I don't want to get into his proclivities here on the radio.
When's it coming out? More importantly, when's it coming out over
sometime
here?
in the new year. They're trying to finish it. They've been working on it for 2 years. I think it's going to be a kind of an amazing record. And it's going to be great.
Back to Daddy's music then. What are you going to do for us now?
Well, all this... let's see... This is a song that I wrote about a year ago. It actually mentions at least one of the people we were just talking about. And then it's this thing with rock and roll and death and money and...
Paul and George and Ringo, just a fraction of the Fab Four. Some still survive from Dave Clark's Five, washed up on the Mersey shore. And Jerry has a pacemaker. The hermit's name is Herman. That old man's Manfred Man, and the animals merely a figure with 3 digits, then tack on about 6 zeros. The Beatles are forever. It's like John never got shot. Here's what gives: Elvis lives. What is in fact is not. Here's what gives: Elvis lives. What is in fact is not.
Fantastic. Another unreleased song, unrecorded song.
Yeah.
That's the second one tonight. Hey, I forgot to ask you, what was the first one called that you started with this evening?
I think it was called I'm Not Gonna Cry.
Right, okay, and that one?
That's called What Gives.
I'm not an anorak or anything. I'm just scribbling these down as we go along. What gives? Okay, let me give you the dates again for Loudon's tour, which starts on Tuesday the 21st of October, a week tomorrow. Leeds Irish Centre it is for Loudon Wainwright III on Tuesday the 21st. Wednesday the 22nd, Manchester Bridgewater Hall. Friday the 24th, the first of 2 nights at London Union Chapel in Islington, so Saturday the 25th as well. Sunday the 26th, Oxford Playhouse. Tuesday the 28th, Liverpool Philharmonic Hall. 29th, Glasgow Royal Concert Hall. And then finally, Friday the 31st of October, Loudon Wainwright at Coventry Warwick Arts Centre. And you're supported on the tour by Peter Blegvad.
Fabulous Peter Blegvad.
Who's probably best known not for his music in this country, but for his cartoons in
Leviathan,
the Independence, is it?
Sunday on Independence. Yeah, but he's a great songwriter and extremely tall. He looks fabulous on stage.
What have you got for us now?
Let me do some tuning here.
Okay. I always enjoy your tuning.
Do you?
Yeah. I said I was an anorak, didn't I? Hey, speaking of which, Loudon, we should give a plug to that guy who's brought that booklet out about you.
Yeah, we've got the...
I did. Whilst you're doing the tuning, I'll do that.
Right,
I did try to ring him this afternoon to make sure he's still got some copies, but he didn't answer his phone. But you might want to get your hands on one of these if you're a Loudon Wainwright III fan. It's called So Many Fabulous Songs, Loudon Wainwright's discography 1970 to 1996, and it lists not just the recorded output, the commercially available outputs, the albums and everything else, but appearances on radio shows and TV shows as well, and then a long list of unrecorded songs or officially unreleased songs. What was Look Like Shit? No Data. Was that the one that you did here?
Yeah, that was one I did on the last time I was here.
Right, okay.
That's actually called the Shit Song.
So, yeah, there you go. TV appearances, then a list of magazine articles as well. 28 pages long it is. So
and it has pages at the end for notes. I like that.
There are some on there.
Doodling.
The person you write to about these, if he's got any left, as I say, I couldn't reach him this afternoon. He's a lad called Philip Boxall, Boxall, Philip Boxall, and he's at Bad Press, BAD Press, 43 Kingsdown House, Amherst Road, London, E8. 43 Kingsdown Road, 43 Kingsdown House, Amherst Road, Amhurst, London, E8, for a copy of everything you need to know about Loudon Wainwright III. What have you got, Loudon?
Well, here's another new song. It has an obscure reference, which you might know. Do you know what Rosin the Bow is? Have you ever heard of that?
No.
Well, I know. Yes, it's a song, actually. It's an old American folk song, and it's mentioned in this song. And this song is called Homeless. When you were alive, I was never alone. Somewhere in the world there was something called home. And as long as you lived, I would be alright. There were reasons to win and incentives to fight. Now I'm small.
I thought all that was through, and I don't wanna live, but what else can I do? And I feel like I've faked all that I ever did, and I've grown a gray beard, but I cry like a kid. I was 7 when I sang you Rosin the Bow there in Aunt Mary's kitchen, and I don't guess I know that it's why I've done this all of this time, but now playing and singing seems a game or a crime. People have called to find out if I'm fine. I assure them I am, but I'm not. It's a lie. They say in the end your good friends pull you through, but everyone knows that my best friend was you. Hey, I've gotten some help. I guess I was afraid. You suppose something will happen when someone is paid. But I am getting better. Once again I'll be strong. After all, listen, I'm singing this song. When you were alive, I was never alone. Somewhere in the world there was something called home. Now I feel like I'm homeless, but I will be alright. I'll get through the days and I'll face down the night.
Loudon Wainwright III, live here on the Andy Kershaw programme on BBC Radio 1. Homeless was that one, you say? I'm just looking at this list of unrecorded songs in Philip Boxall's Loudon Wainwright discography. What? Newt Gingrich is running the town. Why was that never committed to CD?
Well, you know, I wrote these songs for NPR, these kind of very topical songs. And I'm hoping one day to put out an album of just those.
Because you had one about Jesse Helms as well.
Right, Jesse Don't Like It. And
I'm looking here, So Long John Sununu.
that was on it?
You can't get rid of him, though. Not if you watch CNN these days. He seems to have his own show.
Yeah, no, he came back. That's the problem with topical songs. I thought he was out of the picture, and then he gets his own TV show.
Oh, go on, squeeze in another quick one. I know we've only got you down for 2 at this point.
Oh, God, let's see. Here's this is on the album. The sad thing is I'm so damn happy. Who'd blame her if she were to slap me? The sun should not shine when there's rain. I should be in a lot more pain. At least I should feel slightly crappy. And the sad thing is I'm so damn happy. And the worst thing is it's so much better. And that admission would upset her. But it's true and it's beyond belief. What I feel is sheer relief. I may regret the day I met her.
And the worst thing is it's so much better. It's comic that it's all so tragic. It's that humdrum novel, old black magic. Let's have a laugh after we cry. Let's hope we live before we die. The silly clown's red nose is running. And it's tragic that it's all so funny. It's crucial that it doesn't matter. And vows of love are idle chatter. To feel this good has to be bad. I'm so damn happy that it's sad. Dear listener, would you like to slap me? And the sad thing is I'm so damn happy. Yes, the sad thing is I'm so damn happy.
So damn happy, Loudon Wainwright III, and we shall have another one from Loudon between now and 10:30. I think you're going to like this track as well, Loudon. A guy called Kershaw in Bromley, in Kent, has dropped me a note on a number of matters, but one of them he says, by the way, Andy, isn't it about time for your annual play of She Took a Lot of Pills and Died by Robbie Fulks?
Rich as could be, and a world-famed Hollywood star, with the big parts coming and the sweethearts too. Life was a hell of a ride, but her star soon fell and her body got old, so she took a lot of pills and died. Well, she took a lot of pills and died. Took a lot of pills and died. The star soon fell and her body got old, so she took a lot of pills and died. While the traffic crawled by in the street outside, she was sitting in her kitchenette, listening to the scuttle of the rats in the wall, staring at her TV set. Well, she once might have been too proud to be found in a hovel on the Lower East Side, but nothing in the world seemed to matter much now, so she took a lot of pills and died. Well, she took a lot of pills and died. Took a lot of pills and died. Nothing in the world seemed to matter to her, so she took a lot of pills and died. Now she hasn't been seen on the silver screen, and she never may be again. But every once in a while, in the far end of the dial, you can see her like she was back then. In a soft close-up with her hair back red, she seemed to glow inside. Yeah, but something went wrong this 40 years on. She took a lot of pills and died. Well, she took a lot of pills and died. Took a lot of pills and died. But something went wrong this 40 years on. She took a lot of pills and died. She took a lot of pills and died. She took a lot of pills and died.
Robbie Fulks from Chicago, and it's on Chicago's Bloodshot label, the label which brings us Insurgent Country, as they call it. Country Love Songs is the name of his album on Bloodshot, and the sleeve shows a man chasing, well, a woman across a front porch with an axe. And She Took a Lot of Pills and Died was the name of the track we heard there. And Loudon Wainwright III's publicist, Richard Wotton, is in the studio with us this evening. And Richard was telling me before the programme that Robbie Fulks has been signed to a big label, has he, Richard? Yeah, and which one is it? You don't know. He's not telling us at the moment, but we can expect British visits in the near future.
I mean, he publicizes other people, not just me. I think people should... Rich, you do a lot of people, don't you? You can't get him to talk, though.
Eventually, it'll probably come out over here on a big label, Robbie Fulks, and she took a lot of pills and died. Where are we up to now? Oh, yeah, I know what it was. These CDs which have come out to commemorate mark the 40th anniversary of Island Records. 2 CDs so far. The first of them's called 1959 to 64, The Sky's the Limit. I've played you this once already, but it is a wonderful track. On the occasion of Jamaican independence in 1962, the Lord Creator with Independent Jamaica in 62, and that's turned up again on this compilation from Island Records. The Sky's the Limit, 1959 to 1964, to mark the 40th anniversary. And the one we were just listening to, well, I don't know the dates of the Federation, but it was obviously to commemorate the Federation of West African countries, Ghana, Guinea, Mali, by the great Ghanaian band leader, who only died a couple of years ago, E.T. Mensah. And that's on a reissue on Retro Afric Records in this country. Name of the E.T. Mensah CD is Day by Day. Best of John Chibadura, there's a new one in, and African record importers have now got copies of it, they advise me, and this is one of the tracks from it, Mutumwa.
Out of here, I'm closing this show.
4 minutes and 25 seconds to do whatever you want.
All right, well, I'll try to fill the gap. You're probably wondering, thinking at home, what happened to that guitar? This is a ukulele, folks. Our relationship is just a little ship that's out on a stormy sea. We barely keep afloat in our leaky boat. Still, I'm hoping that you'll dote on me. When we first set sail, we thought we'd never fail. The wind was our best friend. It wouldn't let us down. But then the tempest blew, and I thought I'd lost you. And our little ship would sink or run aground. But the precious craft was sturdy fore and aft. It rode on the stormy sea. And when the winds died down, that's when I looked around. You and the sun were all that I could see. And then the gentle wind bore us home again. I sat in the stern, you were in the bow. We landed safe and sound, and there on solid ground, we loved our little ship even more somehow. Our relationship is just a little ship that's out on a stormy sea. How many more minutes have I got?
1.5, but we'll call it 2 as it's you.
All right, here's a real quick one.
Mary Ann won't mind. Do you mind, Mary Ann? She's shaking her head next door. She's fine.
Well, we can go over for a few seconds. Here's a song for someone else to sing, with a universal and generic ring. It's all about the same old stuff that you like and can't get enough of. How's about a minor chord right here? Wasn't that rather pleasant in your ear? And here's a song with not a lot to say, but when you see it, it'll sound okay. You bet there'll be a video, we'll flesh it out for radio. Now it's high time I play that change again. It's haunting you like an annoying friend. It's true that you like what you get, and you get what you're given. God knows what the hell you like, that's why he's up in heaven. Here's a song I didn't even write. It came to me one rainy April night. I had been drinking, I was bored. Next to me our fat gray cat snored. I'm afraid it's time for you know what. The cat's awake, I fear I woke him up. So that's enough of that. Now I'll shut up.
Loudon, thank you very much indeed. That was a song, was it?
That's a song.
A song. And before that, it was Little Ship.
Yeah.
It was delightful to see you again.
Always great to be here.
Both of those songs you'll find on Loudon's new one, Little Ship. It's the title track on Virgin Records. And Catch's UK tour, it starts at Leeds Irish Centre next Tuesday, the 21st of October, and then visits Manchester, London for 2 nights, Oxford, Liverpool, Glasgow and Coventry. Thanks very much, Loudon. Sorry we're a bit late, Mary Ann. Thank you at home for listening as well. It's all yours, kid.